You ever find yourself in a new Toyota vehicle, you may be wondering what all these buttons do over here. Look at all this stuff. Well, here's what they do. I'm in a Toyota Land Cruiser. As I turn this button, I'm turning different drive modes. I have Sport, Normal, and Eco. It just changes the way the engine and transmission and throttle responds. Sometimes steering as well, depending on the vehicle. This is pretty normal these days. I have another selection of buttons. This is multi-terrain select. I press that. That's what MTS means. Now I have auto, dirt, sand, mud, and deep snow. This is for off-road conditions. You can see it's going to tell me here in a minute. It's going to turn off different things. Collision alert, it'll turn off the traction control for those types of situations. Then we have the final buttons. This is downhill assist control and also crawl control. So downhill assist control, I press this button. I can operate this, and for high, so if I'm going down a hill, I can just turn that on. It'll control the speed. All I do is steer. Now, if I want to have even more control going down a hill or up a hill, I'm going to pull this back into neutral. I'm going to shift down to for low, and I can turn on down crawl control here in a second. Since I go back into drive, I can turn on crawl control. We can see it there. Crawl control is turned on. I have 5 different speeds of this. I can use this in reverse or in drive. And what that's going to allow me to do is it can control the braking and the acceleration. I can control the speeds by pressing up and down here, and it allows me to just control going up and down. This is for a very, very steep ascent or climb or departure, and it can have the controls up here as far as the camera to see my tires to make sure I don't go off the side of a cliff. This is for really extreme off-road driving. And then I can manually control my center locker or rear locker depending how I want, how much torque going around to the rear wheels or all the way around as far as torque control. That's what those buttons do. And that is what makes this Land Cruiser a very capable vehicle. And a lot of Toyota vehicles that are off-road have these controls because they're very capable vehicles when you're spending a lot of time in very extreme off-road conditions.